Yo, what's up, crazies? It's me, CrazyNoc, and today there is more news regarding this whole drama on the Multiversus shutdown. And yes, the PFG people have responded to this controversy and all this news. And first of all, Tony has responded. It feels like we haven't heard from Tony in years, months, days, minutes. No, it's been years. Hey all, wanted to say a few words as I reflect on the recently announced news about Multiversus. While I'm sad about the outcome, I will forever be grateful for the opportunity given to us by Warner Bros. Games and to each and every developer on the Player First Games and Warner Bros. Games team. Oh, I bet you are happy about that. Got a lot of money. Also, to every IP holder, thank you for entrusting us with your babies. We hope we made the characters true to themselves and felt authentic to your fans. I couldn't be prouder of the work the PFG team did. Their endless creativity and passion never ceased to inspire and amaze me. And of course, I wanted to thank every player who has ever played or supported Multiversus. Delighting and serving players is Player First Games' objective. To me, yeah, that's good and all. It just sounds like a ChatGPT response. It really does. Like, we've heard the same type of thing over the years. It's just like something that you're supposed to say. No, I don't necessarily mean that he doesn't mean it. Oh my god, cope fucking harder. And then he says, I apologize for not addressing things sooner. There's been a lot going on and I've been focused on the game and the team, but now more so the team. I'm glad he apologized for not addressing things. I don't know if he means as a whole in general of like, I'm sorry for not communicating. We're shit this past 2 years. And then he says, oh, there's been a lot going on and I've been focused on the game and the team. Well, not enough, I guess, because they're shutting down, right? Thank you for sending us all the great fan art, character ideas, and personal stories. They were the highlight of every day and always excited the team. I'm sorry if we couldn't get to your favorite character. I do think Aquaman and Lola are really cool, and I hope you all check them out. Character selection comes down to a bunch of things, including development time, listening to what community wants. Really? Because what the community wants, Banana Guard, even this Lola Bunny, Nubia, those are all been characters that no one ever thought that would be a character. I personally don't mind. I was always excited for any character to join. It doesn't feel like you were listening to the community wants. It just feels like when you say stuff like that, when you don't tell us what's going on, like just feels like the first time you've ever communicated anything so deep. Like it feels like this whole thing has been more communication from you than the entirety of the Multiversus launch. Which is just sad. It feels shitty. I'm not gonna lie. As a player who's someone who's spent money, who's played your game almost daily, who's made content, and now you're just talking, and now we get to hear from you. Like, seriously, dude? It fucking sucks! That's why I'm frustrated. It fucking sucks! So, the character creation comes down to a bunch of things, including what the community wants, development time, working with IP holders, and approvals, if there is a cross-marketing opportunity available to the support, and of course if the team is inspired to make the character. So a lot goes into it. I mean, I don't deny that. Okay, he's getting more detailed. For instance, Banana Guard came about because the team was enthusiastic about making it and on their own produced it over the weekend as a fun, quick to make character. When inspiration and enthusiasm spark, we want to reward that, and we got Banana Guard because of that. But I thought you had to go through so many loopholes of the IPs and this and that, but then you're just saying that, oh, Banana Guard was just instant fun idea. It wasn't at the expense of another character. I mean, that might be true. It was because the team was excited about making the character. I don't have that. He's trembling. Look at that. I don't have the power some you think I do. He can't even type it out right. I don't have the power some of you think I do. That's a simple, that's your response to the allegation. I don't have the power that some of you guys think I do, okay? Alright. Anyway, moving on. PFG is a highly collaborative team and ideas are encouraged and can come from anyone, and we promote delivering value to players. You're just saying it. Like, you didn't prove any of that through all the years that you've been with this game. You would think that you'd want to hear from the Multiversus account on decisions being made. Hey, this is what's going down. This is why that we're delaying. Hey, this is why we're making this character. Doesn't seem like you're being transparent whatsoever. I also hope that the community notices that we try to listen and act. Okay, where's the Wonder Woman nurse? Keyword being try. Maybe they think they are player first. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Like any developer, we're limited by time and resources. Oh, you mean the time that you had to make the beta better? The time where you said, hey, we're shutting down, but guess what? We know you're disappointed, but we know what to look at.
Still a lot of work to do. As a result, we have a clear view of what we need to focus on. Specifically, the content cadence of new characters, maps, and modes to give you more ways to enjoy the game. We'll also be reworking the progression system based on your feedback. But rest assured, Multiversus will be back.
You realize what to focus on, and that's why you guys shut down, so that way you could make a better product. But in return, we got a completely remade game from the ground up with the supposed Unreal Engine 5 claims of it being so much better. And then we got features missing that were in the beta and weren't on the full launch, like many fighting custom options in the training mode, etc. Arguably a worse UI, pretty objective, worse monetization practice with more currencies than ever, slower time to gain characters and unlock them. What the fuck were you even focusing on? So you just used the proper time you needed and made it the worst possible way. Why did you remake the game from Unreal Engine 5? Like, still can't even admit, like, hey, we used our resources and time not great. Like, why can't you just be up in front and honest? Like, hey, this isn't where we wanted to be. This is what happened. I truly believe PFG didn't intentionally kill the game or anything like that. I think they did try, but I wish they were more honest about the pain, more honest about the reality. I know that this is painful for everyone, and I know every member of PFG feels it too, but I have to call this out. You're entitled to what you say and think, but when there are threats to harm, it's crossing a line, absolutely. If you are going out of your way to actually give death threats or any sort of threat at all to someone over a video game or anything that matter, it's just absolutely out of line. You're fucking stupid. You're brain dead. You don't deserve any say in anything, and you're fucking terrible person. I hope that you can take a step back and realize that this is an extremely sad time for the team. I'm sure it is. I am in deep mourning for the game. Nobody wanted this outcome, and it wasn't from lack of caring or effort. I agree with that. I believe him when he says that. I don't think it's like they intentionally slacked off. They intentionally just made the game shit and worse. But it is the reality that they made the wrong decisions. Ultimately, they're probably the reason they killed the game. So he goes on to say that we hope and enjoy Season 5. Hopes we enjoy, fighting games. It's been really impactful on him. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy Season 5, and I'm really looking forward to what they offer. I don't know what the future holds for any of all of us, but I just wanted to say thank you. It has been an honor to work alongside the team at PFG to serve our community and players. I mean, I believe when he says that, so. I just think it's funny that after it takes a Reddit post with all these accusations for them to respond this way. We get a freaking whole essay and closing statement or whatever from Tony. I'm more inclined not to believe a few things of what he's saying over the other posts, because the other one seems like it has some weight to it. Overall, this doesn't make me believe that Tony didn't make mistakes, wasn't trash to work with, etc. We'll never know. We'll never know deep down. Maybe we'll find out more and more, but this doesn't say anything really. And then Ajax, quoting the tweet as well. He was a community manager, and then recently he was a part of the development team, but they've both read the Reddit posts and stuff. I've legitimately been losing sleep watching all the Tony stuff happening. The man who would stay up past midnight with us watching streams and listen for fun ideas from players. The man who took the time to read so many messages and respond to so many people when he didn't have to. The man who spent countless hours working with every department to try and improve things we could in the weeks we had to do it. The man who went out of his way to hire so many of us for the community and gave us a shot at being involved in something so special. Tony is not who he is being painted out to be. I don't know, man. I know things aren't the best right now, and everyone is looking for answers. Receiving threats of physical harm against him is not and will never be the way. Absolutely correct. That is never the way. PFG poured their heart into this game, and we still hope everyone enjoys Season 5. We never stop pushing for improvements, and again, you will see 50 pages worth of them in the season for updates. I hope everyone can take the time to read through what Tony has to say, and I hope you will all think things through. I mean, he's probably defending his friend, and I get it, but then again, this is all coming after the Reddit post and the allegations and everything. Why so quiet during the whole time, just leaving us in the dark for so much, especially in the relaunch? But this wasn't the original tweet. After he said about the physical harm against him is not and will never be the way. After that, he says, to the person saying the things on the Reddit, thanks for proving why you didn't belong in the team. Now, what does this mean? You might just think, oh, that's a little jab at the Reddit guy. But one, that proves that he was a part of the team to begin with, so that's not like a lie at that point. And two, it kind of gives credibility to what that guy is saying. This doesn't disregard of what he said and all the accusations. This is actually giving it valid weight. He's just confirming that guy was real, and maybe he knows who it is. I don't know. Maybe he's just making what he was saying more valid. all this is saying Tony's a good guy. He stayed up late nights. He's my friend. Don't hate on him. But then he's not even like disregarding like hardly anything or anything specific about the team's decisions. And what makes this all worse, in 2010, he says, I don't know who went back and found this, but when there's a shitty job to do, bad leaders try to hide the extent of it to keep people working. Good ones inform and share in the pain. Which is just which is just so comedic, because that's literally what they did, is hide every single thing of what was going on, especially with the community, and he didn't say shit. That's what I'm talking about. We want the transparency of what's going on. Share with us the struggles, share with us the pain. That is insane and embarrassing, quite honestly. So with those tweets, I think noticing all these things being said after the fact that we see the controversy and all the bad news relating to the Reddit post is questionable as well. Like, why does it take you so long to communicate stuff like that? And even the season 5 FAQ saying like, oh, this is why we shut down. That wasn't even a straight answer. We still didn't get straight answers. It's more just like, hey, believe me. What do I believe? I do believe that PFG was heavily mismanaged. I don't think they're fully to blame. I don't think Tony's fully 100% to blame, but I think he is a part of it. And it seems like a bigger part to me. I think Warner Brothers is definitely to blame as well. They are part of it. They bought it. Don't have much to say other than that. I am disappointed by the communication. I feel like people are just dick riding Tony right now when they don't even know him. Based on what I have seen and me not knowing him as a person, I'm coming to the conclusion that he made some fucking stupid mistakes. He had an ego. He ultimately cost a big part of Multiversus and why it failed. My opinion would be different if they showed signs of communicating past the years. Yeah, we're shutting down because I didn't buy enough Gleamium, guys. I only spent like $200 to $300 on the game. Fuck my cheeks. And I always see the thing of like, oh, without Tony, there wouldn't be Multiverses. It's true. I'm not denying that he didn't have a good idea. He had a good idea and made it to be, so I'm impressed by that, but something's mismanaged. It's obvious something is mismanaged. This game isn't just something that's like, oh, you know what? The game didn't work out. It was a decent idea, but you didn't work. It's like, this game had every right to be good. And there's no accountability at all. All everyone ever says is just, oh man, we love the team. Oh, we did such a good job. Oh, thank you for the community and supporting us. Oh my goodness gracious. No accountability of like, hey, we fucked up maybe. Like the people they picked for the creator program, they obviously didn't spend any time at all to get to know their community because there's so many people that would be more deserving. They just picked people who are way less qualified, but they have a bigger number on their YouTube channel. Like, who the fuck are these people? No tournaments as well? No, like they did one plat fight tournament at the very end. I don't even know if it was Multiversus doing that. I don't even remember, but like, could you imagine if you had $1 million on the side for like lots of tournaments right from the get-go? Boom, the game drops a week later. You have a tournament. Even if the game is trash, you keep people invested in the game because of the competitive scene. Someone is going to be invested in the game if they have the chance to win a lot of money, have the chance to go collaborate and be involved with the community locally. Crazies, let me know down below what you guys think, and let me know if you think Tony is at fault or there's some credibility to those tweets. Does that make you change your mind about him? More news to probably come, man. We got season 5 coming up soon. But with that, I say good night and goodbye. Come on, Crazies. Come on, Crazies. I love you, Crazy. Come on.